Makozi Racing Internacional salutes you. Welcome everyone to the first stream of the exhibition season 2019-2020 second edition. And for this season we're going to be starting off with the Nations Cup at Turismo Lago Maggiore in Group 2, and with Manufacturer Series we're going to be doing the Tokyo Expressway South Outer Loop. So for Nations Cup, you can see there with the Group 2 cars, 2 times fuel wear, 2 times tyre wear. You can use racing mediums, racing hards, and I believe, let's see here, the tyre requirement is racing hards, so you have to use the racing hards. And yeah, it's a 15 lap race. It's going to be interesting how that's going to turn out, because it really opens the door to some more strategy. People will be probably trying to do 2 stops, some maybe risking a 1 stop. We'll see how that goes. And yeah, all about just enjoying ourselves for this first round. It's a grid start with false start check, so very important to get a nice early start. Make sure that you don't start too early, but still make sure that when the lights go out you have a good reaction time and get off the line quickly. And after that, just pretty much drive at your own pace. So yeah, we're going into the lobby now. There it is. Yep. Good morning, Dimitako. Hi, Nitro. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, thanks, GDX. Thank you very much. It felt good to get a medal for Australia, and yeah, it made me feel like I was part of something, for sure. It's a very enjoyable event there in Vallelunga. I'm gonna try it, mixed tyres for manufacturer race. We'll see, Dimitarko. I might have the time to do that. We'll see. But anyhow, I'll try the tyre mix in Nations. So if it works in Nations, it will work in manufacturers. You'll like, I was trying this yesterday in the lobbies and there wasn't any problem, but of course we don't have FIA rules in those lobbies, so it's kind of hard to know exactly what you can do since this is a new season and all. See there, Matt doing the fastest time on the leaderboard. But the important thing is to test. See, this is what this first slot's going to be about. It's about testing, seeing what works, what doesn't, and if it works, okay, that's nice. I think it's good how people can mix tyres up. It really opens the door wide open for strategy, and apart from people just sticking to the usual going mediums, a full set of mediums at the start or a full set of hards, this really kind of gets a bit more variety in those races, and you can see people trying to do something different and make it work, perhaps. Manu, if you put medium in the front, and you will think you're driving a low mediums. I don't know, Dimitako. That's the thing. I've been seeing, like, if you go on Gran Turismo on their Facebook page and you watch the top 16, that was for the North America region, you'll see that they were doing the same thing for manufacturers. They were using mediums at the front, hards at the rear. And on the stream it was showing like they were using just mediums, although there was a tyre requirement for hards. And they still got away with it. Like, what was his name? Turismo Windfire. He came first. Devson, he came second, and then TTG Zenith, he came third, and they were all doing that same thing. So I don't think I think you can get away with it. But then again, this is a new season. There was an update between the two seasons.
We're again discussing a lot.
We'll see. Hi, Dark Soul. Welcome. So now we're just gonna try and set a fast start. Just start that. The important thing here at Maggiore, it's a very flowing track in some parts. It's quite a kind of stop-start in the others, particularly the first sector. So you have to strike a balance, getting the car to be stopped in time for the first sector. And the rest is really about getting a good line. So important to being able to keep that sustained cornering working through. See, the car really doesn't like being thrown off balance. Yeah, you can definitely do 42s with this car. See, I just simply haven't done enough laps yet to actually do that. So in time trial you want. The top times are probably going to be mid 22, 42s, my apologies. So if you want to know what times are to be competitive, at least in time trial wise, yeah, that's what you need to be looking for. Yeah, here we go. As you can see there, pretty big lobby, full 20 drivers. Maybe not all the big names, but we've still got plenty of great drivers in the top split here. Saito, Canamos, Lionface, Hole, Noble, Nick, Lane. And those are always the top regulars, and it's good to see him. Noble is, Noble, he's changed from manufacturers now to nations, so it's changing focus. Maybe he'll be doing manufacturers as well. Would be interesting to see. Let's see what the points are like. Ooh. Okay, this is the new points format, by the way. Less points, and by less, this is a lot less. Usually it's an extra 0 missing right there. Wow, okay, this is interesting. This really shakes up everything right there. Yeah, thanks Steven Tarko, I hope you enjoy. Hi Outlaw. Yeah, this is something interesting. Like, I've never seen, well, I mean, just look at the drivers right here. A lot of S's, a lot of A pluses. It's a new system, but yeah, that really is wow. Didn't expect it to be that much different. And I thought they were gonna kind of put like a ceiling of points, and if you have a certain driver ranking, they'll probably get that many points, and that's it. You can't have more than like 3,000, for example. But they've probably like tuned it to every region so that you could get 3,000 and not people struggling. But yeah, with this 274 points, wow. Perhaps they're trying to make it closer. Kind of the rankings. The way that these points would work means that you could probably get very close 5-point differences in the championship. That's what people like to see. They like to see very close finishes. People win it by the smallest of margins. That's I think it will be a nice change. We'll see how it goes. So for qualifying, we're not going to fuel burn. We're just going to go flat out and try and get a good lap in. We'll see Outlaw. If I don't do too well, maybe I'll do that later today. See. All pushing like usual. He should have seen that. Went into the back of someone. Hey, Firestorm. Great to see you again, mate. Yeah, no, you're in top split, that's where you only get points. Other than that, nah, you don't get anything. That's definitely how it works. So we're gonna probably have to pull back a little bit. Considering Kenamos doesn't let us through. He's gonna let us through? Yeah, he's gonna let us through, that's good. So now we've got some clear track. Just punch a fast time in now. Having to worry about dirty air. Well, that was terrible. Perhaps bring the Nego. This is not an absolutely stunning lap. That wide, it's not going to let us carry as much speed as we want for this section. Probably still be up, yeah, we're still up by a little bit, but this is not a great lap. Too much speed into that one. Compromise the entry. There goes the lap. So now we're just going to get in. Hopefully not getting anyone's way. Fine. Qualifying, I've been hearing that you need to get high 43s to be competitive. I can see that working for me, maybe, but gonna have to be a very good lap to pull it off. High 43s, man, that's yeah, that's gonna be quite hard. Cool. important thing is to be on the front row, at least. If you're on the front row, then I think you should be fine for the rest of the race. If you're not on the front row, then that's when you need to start thinking, I've got to do some sort of different strategy. Not the fastest one, but at least for track position. People now, they're gonna be pitting in. They're gonna be pitting in. I'm gonna just go in once more to counter that. Okay, someone's away. Okay, good. Try and get up Terrell Hall's way if he catches up to us. And he's not too far behind. This should get out of his way. You'll see he's going to struggle in the dirty air. The most important corners, like always, is that big hairpin that we're coming up to. You want to brake where that kind of flag sign is. It's not like a marshal's post, it's where the flag is actually displayed digitally before the kind of 50-meter mark, I think it is, or before the 100-meter mark. Way. I'm going to take it nice and slow so we can have a clean track. It needs to slow down. Okay, here we go. Ooh, that was close. That could have been a penalty right there. Again, carrying too much speed. Well, this might be a high 43. Nah, it was close, yeah. High 43s. So, I can see 43.5s. Maybe not 43.5s, 43.6s. Yeah, that seems more likely. But you have to get that last sector right. I carried too much speed after this third sector split, and that just killed the exit and that whole complex of corners. So I probably lost about 2/10 in that. Yeah, overall it wasn't bad. That first sector was very nice. Yeah, high 43s, like I said, like I heard. It's a good time. See how the race goes now. For the race start, you want to use traction 1. Yeah, traction 1, first gear, and hold the handbrake because it's a full start check. Yep. Thanks, Dimitar. Yeah, I was really looking forward to the clean air. So there we go. We have it. I've only done a few TT laps here. Yeah. I've only done like one qualifying simulation, one race simulation. That's it. And that qualifying was really sketchy. I wasn't able to get a decent lap in at all. Well, time trial, if you want to know what's competitive time, it's in the 42s. If you get into the 42s, that's fine. That's very competitive. Like, I was on my way to 42.7, but I got into matchmaking, so that's why. Yeah, thanks, Dimitar. I hope you enjoy the race. A 43.4, yeah, you need to find a bit more pace in that one. Hi Andrew, thank you. Nice to see you again. Hi Jimmy, thank you. I hope you enjoy. So, free burning on this one. Just really revving the engine out. There we are, default livery flashing lights. Second place we have Pennzoil livery, which is always nice to see. The only person GT that does first, I think there are some people that would think the same outlaw. It's got a different flow to it. Sorry, it's got more flow to it, in my opinion. And for some, they probably don't like it because you can't judge the braking as easily as here. But then again, there are those people that just really like long flowing corners and not having to start the car too much. The only place where you'd have to do that is in the last 3 corners on a reverse variant. If I can hang on. Okay. Thanks, Outlaw. See how this goes. A lot of old Nissans, old Lexuses as well. People trying different things. See how it goes. I was actually surprised how this old Nissan was a lot faster than the newer variants. I honestly thought, because this is more of a cornering circuit at some parts, particularly more, I expected cars like the new Nissan and the Ray Bridge to do well. Here we go. but have to be a lot more careful now. We've got hards on the rear. Just with acceleration, the car's going to feel like it wants to turn in more. See right there. I have to be patient with it. Oh, God. I've forgotten how difficult it is to drive like this. It's really, it feels like it's in a ragged edge. And there's no rear grip. Oh, we need to take off just a little bit. See, we're holding offside a bit now. We need to get our exits right. was not a very good close sector at all. Never seem to get that one exit right with these cars. Strange. Some of the corners now in the front, you can see beginning to drop off slightly. Oh no, that was close. Not getting that first sector right now. That last corner a bit too early now. front runners getting in now. Yeah, that last lap was not very fast at all. It's not going to be a good one either now that we've missed that. Yeah. We need to work on that race pace right there. Half a second. We're missing the complex corners coming up to the end of sector 2. I'm gonna see if this actually pays off. One thing in this stint is to save the tires. It is very important for them to be fresh towards the end, because the pace drops off this car, it drops off in a really big way, so you need to be careful. We need to be aware of the car and the tires. really pushing in all the corners, and that, if you're wondering why, that's because of the tyre wear. I'm really not throwing the car. Might be braking a little bit earlier than I should be if I was to go on a fast lap. That's all for tyre saving purposes. Brake a little early, brake a lot softer. Extends that tyre life just a little bit. It does make a difference at the end of the race. Oh, that's a penalty. Yeah, there you go. I don't know, it didn't have a rear end grip. Got out of balance. It's not what we needed, but I think the buffer is enough that we're safe for the time being. So far there's about, I don't know, 3 seconds that we've lost. It's not going going to be the amazing total race time, but we'll see. Anything can happen. I think we're pulling away from Noble. We have older mediums. It means that we're doing something right. Perhaps he's on hards. In that case, he's doing a very good job keeping up. There's almost another penalty though. I think +2 is actually a better brake balance. I'm using the wrong brake balance for the medium sim. Maybe. Just doesn't feel, it feels a bit more comfortable to drive with now. And for the first sector you probably want to stay on 0 or +1, and after that +2. Gonna get something. We'll see. I don't think that's a penalty. Yeah, that total time was not very fast at all. mean, on my side, I think I could have gone 2 seconds faster, and with the penalties and making those other mistakes, that's another 2.5. So 2:24. Sorry, 26:24. Thanks, Andrew. This shows that you can do that alternate strategy. So yeah, whoever's watching this plans to do the races tonight, there you go, you can do it. $274 points. Such a big difference from last time. It's gonna take some getting used to. Yep, that's right. I mean, from Firestorm, I've heard that the fastest in terms of raw pace is actually with you don't do a 1 stop, you do 2 stops actually. So you do 6, 3, 6, and the tire order for that is medium, hard, medium. So it's faster that way around. You only lose like, what, 3 seconds in the pit? It's not much. It really isn't much. Yeah, no problem, Trevisio. Just glad to see that it works though. Yeah, well, no sleep yet. It's probably somewhere 1 in the morning where you are, Outlaw, right? Yeah. Enjoy your sleep, mate. Good luck with your races later today for you. So yeah, there's that was the race. That was interesting. I think there's potential. I see potential in it. Another strategy, Firestorm, if you're still there, that's maybe faster, is if you do that mixture at the start, those first 3 laps, and then you do 6, 6. Or maybe you do it like 5 laps with the mixture, and then you do 5, 5. I don't know, somehow to get it like the same way as before. When you're saying that guy that did the fastest time, he did a 6.36, and mediums on the front and rears on the hard is faster than just doing hards. So if you do that mixture at the start and do those 3 laps, and then do 6.6, that would I would say probably gain about a second if you get that all right. Yeah, Thirsty Ford. Yeah, you're gonna need it, Outlaw. For sure. Yeah, let's have a quick look at the replay there. Yeah. But what do you think about that one, Firestorm? Like doing the mixture at the start, there's 3 laps, and then going 6-6 with the mediums. It could be even faster. Like, yeah, those first 6 laps with the mediums, that's when the tyres are just fine. Then after that, the last 2 laps, that's where the car seems to struggle a bit more. At least, that's what I think. The problem is it's all about track position. You know, you have to make that gap. I don't know how much it is, like 4 seconds, 3.5. You have to make that gap on track at the start, so that when you pit in, you come out in front, or you have to time it right so that you come out in clean air. Manufacturers out. Yeah, we'll see. We've got some time. Got plenty of time. It's like what? 25 minutes in the next slot, so there's no reason. Yeah, Fire, if you're there, just wondering what you think about it, if it has potential. But yeah, if you're asking about the strategy for manufacturers, I think it's a lot closer than nations. Like, you could do a 1-stop on mediums and catch people, but you have to think about fuel a little bit. If you do a no-stop, you can do that again. Mediums at the front, hards at the rear, but you'll still have to think about fuel slightly, and towards the end of the race, the tyres are going to be quite second-hand at the front. Here we go. I'm going to start this from somewhat further back, see how that turned out. Wow, Chadri just draws a short straw, goes off track. Noble was able to capitalise on that, now he's jumped up to 3rd. Chad Reed holding the outside, inside to the next corner. That's a very smart move. Kenemos going off wide, that's going to compromise the entry into his next corner. We have 3 wide between the whole line face and Decker Barrel. Decker Barrel pulls off. Stays in right. Paul gets in front, 7. High mask, just behind. Yeah, we've been asked, but why such low numbers in race points? John, that is because there is a new point system in place for this new, this season. So I don't know how the algorithm works. I wouldn't be able to tell you, but it looks like they've just taken off a 0 from like, instead of getting 274 points, if I won that, maybe I would have got 2,740. And what I'm thinking is that they're just, oh, that's a bit of contact there. It's a bit more realistic, because you never see those thousands of points in real life racing series. This one, it makes it a bit more, what do you call it, a bit more close. when someone's fighting for that overall win, and you see such a small difference, it really gets people a bit more excited. Whereas that's what I think. If you see people getting 2,700s or 3,000s, and you see a difference of about 100 points, 100 means a lot more than like 10 when you do a comparison. So I don't know. You have to. I'm not sure how it is, but yeah. Now I'm gonna just focus on this replay. Let me just see the strategies that people did. So I was in racing mediums, racing hards. Sidog, he was in racing mediums. Noble was doing the same strategy as me. Chad Reed on medium. Emma was the same. ART lane. Yeah, so ART team, they figured out that alternate strategy and they're trying to implement it in the race. Deco Barrel, Susan racing hard. Finding with Iron Mask at the moment. Iron Mask is a medium, so he's able to push more out of the corners, and that's why you see he gets the job done there. Nick makes turning on hard. Nice. Racing hard medium. Well, I think that's the wrong way of going about it. You don't have as much grip at the front. The car will understeer, but still, he figured it out. It's good to see. He's trying to make it work. We've got, who's that? Corey. He's doing mediums. Nick, mediums. UNC pubs on hards. This would, yeah, because the academic they're on medium. Legend hards, Nicole. Yeah, so there are a few people that figured that strategy out. It's good to see that they're using it, being bold, seeing how it works. For this first part of the race, I think the start, probably the talking point about it. Noble jumped up from 4th to 3rd, almost got to 2nd at one point. Chad Reed lost out big time, turn 1, dropped from 2nd to 4th. Kenamos has been pretty quiet, he hasn't gotten anything, hasn't got any major passes done, but he's just staying there lingering. The outer lane, doing a solid job with that hybrid of tyres. Lionface also doing a good job considering he's the only kind of new Group 2 car inside the top 10. So he's struggling a bit for some top end. Hole, unfortunately, is just stuck behind him for the time being. He can't get a move done. See by the damage on by the scratch marks on the rear part of his car, he's probably been involved with some contact. Someone's maybe nudged him a bit. Probably what's contributed to him losing a place or two. I must got in front of Deco Barrow as we saw earlier. So the mediums. Deco Barrow there on the medium hards. He's doing a good job. He finished 7th, I believe. So making up those 3 places at the end, that's a good job by him. This one, the hybrid tyres do work. Like you can see here, just stop it there. You can see on the left, I'm using them. And I finished the race about, I don't know, 13 seconds in front of Noble. And had I got a penalty, I would have finished 7 seconds behind him. That would have placed me 3rd or 4th. I actually did not finish behind him. I finished in front, 13 seconds. So it works. But I don't think it's the fastest. Maybe it is, but not how I did it. Yeah. Moving on, we'll just go a little bit forward and see if anyone actually did a pit stop. So in the background, someone did a pit stop. There's the academic. Goes in and puts, what tires on? He puts on hards. No, mediums. Okay, there you go. Trying to do a two-stop. Still not sure what's faster. I'd say a two-stop is faster, but that's on raw pace. You need a... I mean, if you were driving by yourself and you're just going for total time, that was what would be faster. However, you need to really consider the track position here. So, if you get held behind someone, that's it. There's no, you can't think about overtaking. But perhaps you were in the lobby yesterday. I think I saw you there. Firestorm said that the fastest total time was like 29 minutes and 20 seconds. It was done by some Italian. Did it was 6:36. That was a two-stop. So 6 on mediums, 3 on hards, 6 on mediums again. Like you say there, it all depends on traffic, but that on raw pace would be faster. However, now that I think of it, if you use the hybrids at the start, those 3 laps, maybe it could be faster. Like, you do those 3 laps, that instead of doing just hards, you do mediums at the front, hard on the rear, because if you have softer tires at the front, it's always going to be faster. And then you pit in, and then you do 6 laps, mediums, 6 laps of mediums again. But you gotta be really lucky to make that work. You have to know that you have to be in the clean air all the time. If anything, you'll be able to fight, but just adding that extra stop gives the potential of making your life harder for this race. So personally, I wouldn't recommend it. I'd say 1 stop is better to be safe. But in the end, it's all up to you. If you know how long the pit is, I'm not sure. I think it's like 4 seconds. If you know that there's more than a 4-second gap between you and the guy behind you, then you can make that work. If there isn't, you might as well just stay out and do that 1 stop. See there, my strategy here was doing the hybrid tires, pitting on at the end of lap 7, and doing the last 8 laps on medium. What's up with the points now? The points have been decreased, as far as I know, or something's wrong with them. Instead of getting like over 2,000, I got 274, and yes, obviously that's lower. I feel like they've just taken off the 0, or maybe I don't know, it's too early to say. We need more races, we need to see a lot of results in the other regions. Then some people with the technical know-how will probably be able to reverse engineer that and find an equation to figure it out. But yeah. A lot less points. I think it's a good change. It makes it feel like people have a better chance, that they're closer, and instead of seeing those, I don't know, monstrous points and getting losing motivation when you see guys, I don't know, like from the other regions like Lightning or Akagi or IOF from the other regions, there's Now you feel like you have a better chance. You can actually perhaps beat them. You get the motivation because the points are closer. But then again, points are points. There's still a difference. You still have to win those. I'm not sure how the later slots are going to do though. So might be able to see how they go later on. See here, in my case for this total race time, I did a 29 minutes and 29 seconds, which is not fast at all. There is a good 5 seconds in that, because I got 0.5 second penalty for cutting that kind of left-right chicane, the very fast one that you can go flat out. I cut that and I got a 0.5 second penalty, and that basically translated into a 1 second loss on track. That's 1 second there. Two other laps that were on the hybrid tires. I think those were the last 2 laps. I really did not get them properly. Again, I was missing that fast left, right, left section in sector 2. And once you miss that and you have to take off and correct your trajectory and all that, whoa, see that whole lagging a bit, but if you get the trajectory wrong and you have to take off and correct your line, you just do not have any momentum whatsoever, and in the end I lost like 4/10 having to correct the mistake. So, and the other 2 seconds, that's just race pace in the end. It's down to doing practice. I only did like 1 race practice, so I never expected to go quite as fast. You can see Deco Barrel there fighting with Hull. Not sure how Hull's tires are. Oh, he's on new hards, so he's defending new hards, you can see there. Deco Barrel looks like he's close enough to get a pass, but we'll see. Or he's just driving space-saving tires. Yeah, and this one, good luck with the races tonight. Planning on doing manufacturers by any chance? Yeah, Dimatac, right, I see what you mean about the Cayman. Yeah, it's very good on, not very good, it's decent on fuel. I would say it's not too bad. The problem is on that back straight you're going to need to be in the slipstream, or you're going to be losing out. Simple as that. In the corners with tyre wear you should be fine, because it's an MR and it's got very good maneuverability. Apart from that, yeah. Good luck. The best against the 2-stopper is to go lap 6. Yeah, like the hybrid and then go. Wait. So, do you mean to go 1 stop? Because I'm seeing like, you mean to counter the 2-stopper, you have to do a 1 stop and do those 6 laps. What do you mean? Do I have to? Oh, I think I get it. You need to do those 6 laps. You'll probably be behind them by a bit, but then you pit in earlier. Oh no, you don't actually. You're at the same time. Yeah, well, they'll pit and hopefully jump them, but you can't jump them. That's the thing. If you're starting on mediums and hards at the rear, and you don't get a good start, or you get an average start, and you're not going to be able to overtake them. No. That's not doable. definitely not, because with the mediums you basically gain about 2/10 at the start as well, and it kind of negates the need to be careful. Or, we'll see if I still might. There'll probably be people trying that out, but I don't quite understand how you'd be able to jump them. If you say with the hybrids, you have to do 3 laps, then pit in, and do the 6-6. That's what you mean, those 3 laps to jump them, but they're still doing the moves. I don't know, maybe. One stop is a smart strategy, not the fastest, but that's what I'm thinking. So when I was 30, I will take care of the rest. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. Like I practiced yesterday, you saw I was, how much was I behind you? I was like 3.3 seconds. And then you come out and then you pit in for the last set of pit stops. And you're 2.5, 3 seconds behind me. And I was still able to hold you off. I was on used mediums and you were on newer mediums, like new mediums. Yeah, dirty air is really cool, so you need to time it perfectly. Yeah, like you say, one stop, it doesn't have to be the fastest, as long as it works. That's what counts. Whatever gains you track position on this at this round. We'll give this another 2 minutes and then I'll go and do manufacturers and see how that works out. See that got the win. About 14 seconds behind in front of Noble. See that if you go down, it's a nice livery on his car. You can see he comes home in 2nd place. Very well done by him. Chad Reed in 3rd. Doesn't seem like his race particularly worked out for him. He got a bit unlucky at the start, and apart from that, I was pretty much game over. Sidog finishing in 6th. That was strange considering he was 2nd in most of the race. Then he just did that last stop on the hards. But yeah, now we're gonna go and enter manufacturers and see how that works for us. Oh, you can see the nice Spa-Francorchamps escapes right there. That's pretty. Okay. Hey Ravoon, welcome to the stream. Okay, so 3 times fuel wear, 10 times tire wear. For this race, people are gonna have to be careful with their fuel, have to be conscious, and with the tires, considering it that you can do a 0 stop. Tire requirement, racing hard. So I'm just going to go ahead and enter. For the time being, I'm kind of undecided on what I should do for this race, because now that we've seen that that you can do the hybrid and not be penalized. I know it's the fastest, but maybe I can just have a bit more fun, not fun, but have a bit more of a challenge, I'd say, and do a 1 stop, go medium hards, or no, mediums at the front, hards at the rear, and then do a stop, mediums for the end. Tries for Facebook. Oh, okay. Yeah, nice to see you, mate. Thanks for joining. Lightning, Miko, how's it going? Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. How about you? Enjoying your day so far? Had some Turkish tea, black tea yet? Turkish coffee, nah, that wakes you up better. Yeah, no problem, Ravine. Feel free to come back at any time. This is not proper brake balance. What am I doing? Since last week, Friday, so ripped me cut. Last 2 days. Ah, sorry to hear that, Miko. I hope you get better soon. Where do you think you got that from? Yeah, from Vallelunga? From an Italian girl, by some chance? I mean, to be fair, I was feeling a little bit under the weather after that too. But that was because of all the rain, most likely. Raining metals, raining champagne. But yeah, the actual rain itself. Just the weather thing in general. Yeah, that's autumn for you, Nick. Wow. Too much in that one. So, are you going to be racing a little bit, or not just focusing on the World Finals? Right. And racing a little bit, I meant the exhibition season. Yeah, I know you've got your uni, but maybe just have like one race, no practice, for fun, just to make people happy there. Because you're a celebrity, people want to see you in the lobby. And to everyone that's watching, here on this track, you really have to avoid the walls. If you touch them, it just immediately scrapes off speed, and that's game over right there. And there's also a chance that you could get a penalty too. Okay, yeah, I see. I respect that. Got ill. Well, you came second last year, you never know what could happen this time. It's a sign. Have you gotten ill before any other world tour? This year? Because I don't know, maybe if you got ill before Salzburg and then you won that one, never know.
Some issue with the food.
Could be some issue with the food as well. So you can see here we're in a 19 point, what am I talking? It's a 19-person lobby. Oh, this is looking very strong. Like the 19th guy, he's A+, and we've got all the strong drivers there. Well, looking pretty good in terms of points. I mean, yeah, then again, I don't know what are exactly good points. True, but I don't know anyway. Good luck, mate. Yeah, thanks, Miko. Hope you enjoy. Maybe if you're having breakfast right now, it's just something to start your day. Have a little bit of entertainment. So 321, that's about 48 points more than nations, and 15% more previously. Don't know. This is I have no explanation for this, because we've never, if this was just adding a 0-1, that would be impossible. Like 2,210 points with 19 drivers is not that is not characteristic of Oceania lobby. So really, someone's gonna find a way to reverse engineer that, and then I'll be able to know how it works. Yeah, I was just having fun, Andrew. I think the Mercedes is okay with fuel compared to some other cars, but tire-wise, we'll see. I might do a pit stop if I can eke out an advantage at the start. If I can get on pole, that is. We'll see. For me, I think at this track, Group 4 is the perfect category for this South Outer Loop, because that last chicane, if you use any other car, it's always very troublesome. Like any car that's faster than Group 4, that's where it starts, you start feeling like, oh no, this is going to end in tears, and usually it does. With Group 4's, the way that they're slightly race modified, but they still have those soft suspensions, can handle curbs nicely, makes me think that Group 4 is kind of the best category you could have at this track. What's wrong with the points, Carbunga? Nothing's wrong with the points. This is a new system that Gran Turismo have implemented, and I actually think it's better. Makes it all seem very close in terms of competition. Come on, get out of the pit. We need some slipstream. We need it now. We need someone fast. Yeah, you see Noble there. Oh, Noble's actually doing manufacturers too. Nice. It's good to see he's spreading himself out a bit, because previously he was only doing either nations or manufacturers. Nice. I was taking on some more responsibility. It's traffic. More traffic. Here we go. We need that slipstream now. Oh, we just got it. That's perfect. That's great. We've got the toe. It's going to be working nicely for us now. I think Sidog's even got it behind me. Maybe just. This is the critical part of the lap. You need to be careful here, brake early. We hold this last corner nice and tight. Ah, mate, come on. Give me a little space. Thank you. Oh, no. couldn't stop that, Jono, sorry. You tapped me from behind and I tried to slow down. Sorry. Probably got in the way. See the scratch marks there on the side of the car. Guts there on the Honda. That's going to be a very competitive car for the race. Amazing on fuel. Maybe top end it's not the greatest. Kenamos there on the Jaguar, he's going to have an easy time because that thing in the that car with a supercharger in it, it's always very fast down the straights. I'm cutting that left part of the chicane a bit too much, and that's throwing the car off balance. Terrible sector as well. That hairpin wasn't great either. Of course we're going to be 4 tenths down. Unfortunately we didn't get held up. Guts was just taking a safe line through there. That's fine. It's good that we didn't hit him too much. Thanks for letting us by. I don't know how this is going to look. I'm gonna go pit in. That's a really fast entry. Basically perfect. Wardon's got a bit of a boost. We'll be in Consola. That's right, Nicole. It's the most important thing. You don't forget that when you go to a race. Always carry the Eurobeat. probably we're gonna have to be careful around him. We need to get by him on the back straight and not ruin his lap, because he's on his last lap, just as we are. But if he goes slow through this sector, then I'm gonna have to do something. Sorry. We got him a better run. Hey Oscar, doing fine, thanks. How about you? Still driving with oh wait, what were you driving on? I forgot what we were driving for last season. What was it? I can't remember. The manufacturer series. I mean, I'm not sure anymore. Sorry. Ooh, that looks like a penalty. It isn't. It's nice. So there'll be guys that are finishing up their last laps now. That wasn't great by any means, but I don't know. We got held up slightly. That was not. Who was that? That was not Warden's fault. 100%. He hit the wall. I hit the wall. I just followed him into the same mistake. Yeah. But it's good that we're at least starting up towards the front end. Oh, we've got 2 Jaguars behind us. That's not going to be fun. We'll see how it goes. Oh, I got a full. Oh, okay, line face. Managed to split them. So for now, we are on pole position. Noble in the Oh wow. Okay. Yep. Lexus is going to be a tough car to beat for this one. I mean, tire wise it's not the best, but on the straights, man, that thing can pull the 7 gears. It's got great fuel consumption as well. Where's Adam? Where did he go? He's 14th. I hope he's finishing the lap. Wow, that's not a very competitive time for Mustang. Should be fine, but it's perhaps he made a mistake. Had a problem being held back or something of the kind. So yeah, if you want to have a good lap, if you want to be towards the front of the field, you want to have slipstream on your lap. So staying behind a power car like Lexus, Jaguar, Ford, McLaren, all very fast cars on the straight. If you stay behind them, there's a good chance you can get a nice tow down that back part of the track, and yeah, get a good time. It's pole position, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Mick. I'll copy. P1. Ooh, no. Okay. Just messed it up. Oh wow, Viper. Yeah, that's very low. Very, very low for me, mate. Macedonia is not a country. No, it's over there. So I did a bad mistake. I forgot to put hards on the rear. So, looks like I'm gonna actually have to do it by the books this time. Black is red. Don't know why. I don't know what to do now. Yeah, mediums in front and rear. There are guys that are probably figured out the strategy of the tire mixing, so I'm just gonna push it. Just gonna run away, I guess. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. What's up with those points? Oscar, what's up with the points? There's a new point system in place, which means that the way you score every round is different than usual. Basically, the way it also works is if someone quits the lobby, intentionally or not intentionally, to take off points, that's not going to happen anymore. The points that are established when you do that matchmaking, those are the points you're going to get. No one can affect them. So what some people have been seeing, like getting random disconnects from top split lobbies, instead of having 20 drivers you have 19 or 18 and the points are just ruined. This time that can't happen, which is, I think that's good. It safeguards people's chances of getting a good result, and it rewards those that are risking it and trying hard to do well, and it punishes those other people that perhaps are doing it on purpose. But yeah, we'll see how the other regions do. Here we go. Pole in last with the BMW. That's strange, but perhaps we can get a lap in. We'll see how this goes now. 17 laps. Don't know how this is. 10 and 7. I don't know. You guys put some suggestions in. Mikael, maybe if you have an idea. I have I have zero idea of what I should be doing now with strategy because I put on the wrong tires. Maybe Kai, if you're Key, if you're watching, maybe suggest something. I don't know. How many laps can the mediums do? The mediums can go all the way, but I have to use hards. The rear mediums, I don't know. Exactly, Oscar. What am I to do? There's like, oh no, what was that move? Really wants to go for the pass? Oh no, he's pump drafting me, okay. Yeah, that's not gonna, if you're listening to this while you're racing, though, we'll just, I don't know, put the fuel map down or something. Don't pump draft, please. That's gonna take off the sportsmanship of both of us. Yeah, I don't know either, Mika. We'll see. This is a touch and go kind of strategy right now, because everyone knows that now everyone knows that you can mix the tires. I'm gonna have to do something special for it to work now. Probably not going to be thinking of a win. We'll see. Figure it out. even if we don't, it's an exhibition season, so I'm fine with that. I need to lose Noble. That's what I need to do. Now I know what I have to do for the race. If I can lose him in the corners, I can't beat him on this race. I know that much. But if I can lose him through the corners, make like a 4-5, maybe a 4-second buffer, then I have a chance of perhaps getting somewhere out where I can be reasonably fast on the hards. Once I'm outside of the slipstreaming range, that's when you start to see some progress being made. So then he's just going to stay there. Oh, can we do it? Yes. No. We're still just right there. He's now still in the slipstream. We almost got away. Yeah, never mind. We'll do that next lap. Oh, that's beautiful. Now we're almost outside of it. Hopefully the next few corners we can do it. Oh, he hits the wall. That's perfect. Great. I mean, it's not great. It's unfortunate for Noble, but we can make it work now. Ryan is also saving, so it's going to be holding up some people. Really have to capitalize on this now. Make the gap. Oh, no. Okay, never mind. That's unfortunate. Didn't want that to happen. We were doing fine till then. That's it. Nothing I can do. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Unfortunately, this is how the stream is gonna end now. Yeah, guys, it happens. We're looking good. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you for the support. Until next time, have a good one. Good luck with your races and driving with the best.